welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. Today I'm doing a collab with the awesome HellYeahHamster and we are doing a haunted house. So she was awesome and built this really amazing shell of this gorgeous like gothic Victorian home. And oh, by the way, of course, I will link all of her stuff below. And so make sure you check out her channel so you can see the speed build of the shell because it is absolutely gorgeous and I did not show it as much as I should have in this video because it is beautiful. And yeah, so it was up to me to furnish it. So this is probably the most detailed build I have ever done in my entire life. I put a lot of work into this and I hope that it shows. You'll have to let me know what you think, of course. I've done a couple gothic, Victorian, haunted housey things in the past, but I didn't really go super detailed in the interior. I basically threw up the entire content of vampires into this build. I used cobwebs and I used cracks in the walls, and yeah, so we're in the kitchen, obviously. I did not keep the cupboards this color. I actually turned them to the white swatch. And by the way, I never realized how much it annoyed me that Vampires only has 3 swatches for their cupboards. How annoying. But I turned it to the white swatch. And the reason I did that is, I don't know why, but for some reason I just didn't care for the brown and I liked the way the white looked a lot more. I don't know. The rest of the house is all very dark. It's just, there's no light. In the screenshots at the end, and there's a ton, so stick around. I had to brighten them up just so you could like see because it's just dark. But it's supposed to be that way. Like I feel like the people who live here, and I do imagine that people, like real people, live here because I put in a TV and a computer and there's 2 kids' rooms. So I imagine that real people live here, but they just like dark and maybe they're vampires. I don't know. But I imagine they like the dark. They like weird, creepy things. Like, I don't know. This house, I was like, yesterday I was so into this, and then I was like, there was creepy music playing on my Alexa, and it was weird. So I kept getting scared by the dumbest things. Like I had a cup of water next to me with ice in it, and the ice cube cracked, and I like jumped out of my skin. I was so into it, and it was creeping me out. And yeah, by the way, Ozzy is up on the desk right now, so if you hear anyone thumping around or meowing, it's just him as per usual. He likes to say hello in my videos sometimes. And of course, here we are in the dining room, and it is black just like the kitchen. Of course, I changed the swatches in the kitchen. I guess I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to soon. And I feel like the dining room is just pretty typical, but of course it's black and the table's black and there's like a black seating area. And I even put a little like couch in here, which you'll see in a second. And those chairs, I don't think I've ever used those chairs with the covered thing before because I thought they were just like, why would you have those in your house? But you know what? I put them in here because they're creepy and they fit, okay? So they're in here. And then this little like wall fountain thing, I don't know what it is, but I put it there. It reminds me of a movie, and I can't remember what movie it is, but it reminds me of a movie that creeps me out. I'm going to say it creeped out a lot in this video, but I had to put it there. And I also feel like I put more mirrors in this house than I normally do. I don't know if I did or not, but I just feel like I did. And you know what? Mirrors actually really freak me out. Like in the dark, if I'm walking through like a dark hallway with a mirror, I won't look in it because I'm afraid. Like, this is so dumb. I'm afraid that something else is going to be looking back at me. If it's not like completely lit up and bright, I will never look in a mirror. Don't know why. Never had anything creepy happen. I'm just a weirdo. And then, oh yeah, and then I put this little couch in there, and I also put that statue. Because can you imagine walking in this house in the dark before you turn on the lights and to see the outline of that lady standing there? Oh my God. I don't know. Yeah. And then I kept 1 bathroom in here, but I did not put the other 2. This is just a half bathroom. The 2 upstairs are full bathrooms. And I didn't think, they were all mostly the same style, and I really didn't think that we needed to see 3 bathrooms. I also put some like water stains on the wallpaper. You know, like who knows what happened in here. Maybe someone drowned. I don't know. I don't know how they would drown in this bathroom, but maybe they did. Or maybe the ghost is like a drowning ghost and just like leaves water all over the place. I don't know. But that's I just imagine that like creepy things happen in this house, and yeah, so I don't know. So we're moving into the living room now, and so for the living room, like at first I was debating on whether to even put a TV in here, because I'm like, well, it kind of doesn't fit the theme. But then I realized, okay, people still live here, so they need something to do, and they're not so abnormal that they don't like watch TV or have jobs or anything, so that's why there's a computer, in case one of them wants to work from home or something. But then I did give them a TV, and yeah, so but the living room is red. I think I ended up giving it red wallpaper. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see in a second. But there's a computer in here. Ooh, and I used the organ because creepy. I think organs have creepy music. And what else? There's another instrument that I think sounds really creepy. I don't know what it is. I can't think of it from my head. I might just be going crazy, but yeah, it's red. Yay! And then I used a lot of those vampire curtains too, which I never have a reason to use because they're so god-awful ugly. But in this build, they work. They probably smell like mothballs is what I imagine, and if you like shake them, I just see a big cloud of dust coming up. I really put a lot of thought in this, and I used the little Grim Reaper gnome. I actually used him twice in this build, so I think you'll see him again when we move into the upstairs. I always forget that the gnomes exist, and I don't know what reason I'd ever have to use them, but I used the Grim Reaper twice, and I used the ghost one, I think. And I used that grandfather clock twice, too. I've never used those before. I don't know. I was just using all sorts of things that I never used. And these cracks, like, I rarely use those. I mean, I don't build old houses. I always build, like, modern houses or, like, traditional craftsman style houses. I don't need cracks in the walls. But yeah, so I think we're done with the downstairs now. Moving on to the upstairs, where there are 3 bedrooms. This is the master bedroom that we're working on. It does have an ensuite bathroom, so that's nice. It has gray walls. I think I kind of went with the red and black theme. There's black throughout the entire build. Like, it just is the way it is, okay? Because these people like dark colors, and that's how it is. And there's more mirrors behind the bed because creepy mirrors next to the bed freak me out even more than mirrors in the dark, and I don't know why, because I'm just weird. But yeah, so I am really excited about this. I love haunted house builds for some reason, even though I like scare myself, as I mentioned earlier, when I'm making them. I did one before where I like actually talked about my haunted experiences, and since I already talked about those, I'm not going to do it again. You can watch that video if you want, but I was really excited just to do the interior. So I don't know, exteriors are hard for me. I feel like my exteriors are never like, they're not detailed enough. So like this one is super detailed and super gorgeous. And as a reminder, you need to go watch that video, so I will link that channel below so you can watch it. Yeah, do it. But not wait till you're done with this one, or go watch that one first and then come back. I don't know, but watch them both in their entirety, please. And this is a little stairway landing. Nothing special up here. There's a bookcase and some chairs and some random plants and this cool little, I don't know, I really like this with the mirror, and I put the flowers and then 2 of the, I think the painting of Vlad, and then one of the other swatches. I don't know. I thought it looked really cool. And then this purple room is my favorite room in the entire build. Not just because it's purple. I don't know why, but I imagine that they have like a teenage daughter and she's really into music, but you know, like of course she's goth probably. I don't know. I just imagine her being really into music, and she spends all her time in her room and she just plays the keyboards and the guitar. And yeah, she's going to be like a rock star someday. I mean, growing up in this creepy house, she's probably got a lot of things to write about, right? So I need to get the Grimm guitar, because I keep forgetting to do that. But I need to get Grimm's guitar because I did not have a good guitar swatch to put in this room. The only one I had was that white one that looks semi-decent, and then it has like a pink writing on it anyway. So yeah. But I just love this room. Like, even those curtains I don't mind in this room. And that wreath in the purple and black swatch, oh my god. I don't know why I didn't know that we had that, because I would have used that a million times more. And then this room is probably what I consider the creepiest room. And it is like a baby's room. But I imagine that there is no baby. Maybe there was a baby, or they want there to be a baby, but there isn't one. And I don't know why. I think it's the color that creeps me out the most, and it's just weird. It's just a weird room. I feel like this is probably the most haunted room in the whole house, and I just imagine it feels cold and the air feels icky, and ugh, I don't know. I would not go in this room if you paid me. Well, maybe if you paid me like $1 million, then we would talk. There's the gnomes again, and yeah, I don't know. This I don't know how I feel about this room, but I decided to just go with it with the green. As you can tell, it's so green that even the lighting looks green. Like, yeah. So that's that. And then this is there's like a little tower thing on the 3rd floor. This is this should be the creepiest room, but it's not. It's the baby's room. This is the coffin room. I don't know what they do up here, but they have coffins and chairs and stuff. Anyway, I just want to say a big thank you to HellYeahHamster for collabing with me. It was super fun. We should definitely do it again. Check out her channel. As a reminder, it is linked below so you can see the build of this absolutely gorgeous house shell, because it is beautiful and super detailed, and definitely you need to look at it. So go do that right now and give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment and subscribe. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a super amazing day. Bye. Mm-hmm.